Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something right now. Life doesn't owe you a thing. You might think it does, but it doesn't. Too many people walk around expecting the world to hand them success, happiness, and fulfillment. But here's the truth. The world doesn't care about what you think you deserve. It doesn't care about your struggles, your hardships, or your excuses. The world will continue moving forward, whether you're prepared or not. And if you're not ready to step up and take responsibility, you'll be left behind. A high-value man doesn't wait for the world to recognize him. He doesn't sit back and hope for things to change. Instead, he makes things happen. He takes full control of his destiny, understanding that his life is a result of his decisions, actions, and mindset. If you want to be successful, if you want to rise above mediocrity, you must embrace this fact. You must stop expecting handouts and start working for what you want. The first step to becoming a high-value man is to stop blaming others. Too many men waste time pointing fingers, blaming their parents, their environment, their boss, or society for why they're not where they want to be. But here's the hard truth. Every second you spend blaming someone else is a second you waste that could be used to build yourself up. Blaming others is easy. Taking responsibility is hard. But it's the only path to greatness. The power of taking responsibility. Everything changes the moment you take full ownership of your life. When you stop making excuses and start looking inward, you gain control. You realize that every failure, every setback, and every obstacle is an opportunity to learn and grow. A weak man complains about his problems. A strong man finds solutions. Taking responsibility means accepting that you are the architect of your future. It means understanding that your past does not define you. Your actions do. If you don't like where you are in life, you have two choices. Complain about it or do something about it. A high-value man never chooses the first option. He recognizes his mistakes, learns from them, and moves forward with strength. Think about the most successful men in the world. Do you think they got to where they are by whining about how unfair life is? No. They faced obstacles, they struggled, and they failed. But instead of blaming others, they took responsibility, adapted, and kept pushing forward. That's the mindset you need to develop. This is not about being perfect. You will make mistakes. You will fail. You will face challenges that seem impossible to overcome. But the difference between a high-value man and an average man is how they respond. The high-value man sees failure as a lesson, not a defeat. He owns his mistakes, improves himself, and keeps moving forward. Discipline, the key to transformation. Most people rely on motivation to get things done, but motivation is temporary. It's like a spark. It burns bright for a moment, then fades away. If you rely only on motivation, you'll never be consistent. You'll only work when you feel like it, and that's a recipe for failure. Discipline is what separates winners from losers. Asterisk discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. It's waking up early to train your body when you'd rather sleep. It's working on your goals after a long day, even when you're tired. It's saying no to distractions and focusing on what truly matters. A boy is controlled by his emotions. A man is driven by his discipline. Boys say, I don't feel like doing it. Men say, I'll do it no matter how I feel. The reason most people fail isn't because they're not talented. It's because they lack discipline. They start strong but quit when things get tough. A high-value man doesn't quit. He stays committed, no matter what. Discipline builds habits, and habits shape your future. If you consistently show up, work hard, and push through difficulties, you will succeed. It's not about being perfect every day. It's about being consistent over time. Ask yourself right now, are you disciplined? Do you stick to your commitments, even when it's inconvenient? Or do you make excuses? If you want to be a high-value man, you must train yourself to be disciplined. This means setting clear goals and sticking to them asterisk. Eliminating distractions that hold you back. Doing the hard work, even when no one is watching. Holding yourself accountable and never making excuses. If you master discipline, you master life. Building self-worth and confidence asterisk. A high-value man knows his worth. He doesn't seek validation from others. He validates himself through his actions and character. A weak man waits for approval. He needs people to tell him he's good enough. But a high-value man doesn't need external validation. He knows he is valuable because he has built himself into someone worthy of respect. Self-worth isn't about arrogance or acting superior. It's about believing in yourself and refusing to settle for less than you deserve. If you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. If you act like a man who isn't worthy, people will treat you that way. But when you carry yourself with confidence and self-respect, the world responds accordingly. Confidence comes from action. You don't become confident by sitting around hoping for it. You become confident by doing the work, by pushing yourself outside your comfort zone, and by proving to yourself that you are capable. The more you challenge yourself, the stronger you become. Here's a simple truth. People treat you the way you treat yourself. If you respect yourself, others will respect you. If you carry yourself like a leader, people will follow. But if you act like a weak man, people will walk all over you. To build self-worth, you must set high standards for yourself and never lower them. Stop seeking validation from others. Push yourself to achieve more and prove your value through action. Refuse to tolerate disrespect or mediocrity in any area of your life. The moment you decide that you are worth more is the moment your life begins to change. One of the most powerful traits of a high-value man is integrity. Integrity means doing the right thing even when no one is watching. It means standing by your principles, even when it's difficult. Without integrity, nothing else matters, because a man without integrity is a man without a backbone. In today's world, too many people compromise their values for temporary gains. They lie, cheat, and deceive just to get ahead. But let me tell you something. Without integrity, success is meaningless. You might achieve wealth or power, but if you had to betray your values to get there, you've lost the most important thing, yourself. A high-value man does not cut corners. He does not lie to get ahead. He does not betray the trust of those who believe in him. Instead, he stands firm in his values and makes decisions based on what is right, not what is easy. He understands that real success is built on honesty, character, and consistency. Ask yourself, do you keep your promises even when it's inconvenient? Do you stay true to your word, or do you make excuses? Do you stand up for what you believe in, even when it's unpopular? Your integrity will define you. It is a foundation of respect, and without it, no one will trust you. If people can't trust you, they won't follow you. They won't work with you. They won't believe in you. Integrity is what separates real men from weak men. Respect. Earning it, not demanding it. Respect is not given freely. It is earned through your actions, your discipline, and your character. A high-value man does not demand respect. He commands it by the way he carries himself. Respect begins with self-respect. If you don't respect yourself, how can you expect others to respect you? Self-respect means holding yourself to high standards. It means not tolerating disrespect from others. It means having the courage to walk away from people and situations that don't align with your values. Many men struggle with this. They allow people to walk all over them. They tolerate disrespect because they fear losing relationships or opportunities. But here's the truth. When you tolerate disrespect, you invite more of it. If you allow others to treat you poorly, they will continue to do so. To earn respect, be a man of your word. Always follow through on what you say. Hold yourself to high standards. Never settle for mediocrity. Stand up for yourself. Do not allow anyone to disrespect you. Respect others. Treat people with dignity, regardless of their status. People respect strength. They respect confidence. They respect men who stand for something. If you want to be a high-value man, you must show the world that you are a man worth respecting. Surrounding yourself with the right people. Look at the people around you. Are they lifting you up or pulling you down? The company you keep will determine your future. If you surround yourself with weak, negative, and unmotivated people, you will become just like them. But if you surround yourself with ambitious, disciplined, and high-value individuals, you will elevate your own standards. The saying is true. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If you want to become successful, you must be intentional about who you allow into your life. Are your friends pushing you to be better, or are they dragging you into mediocrity? Are the people around you ambitious, disciplined, and goal-oriented? Are they honest, strong, and trustworthy? If the answer is no, then you need to upgrade your circle. There is nothing wrong with outgrowing people. If someone is holding you back, you must have the strength to walk away. This is not about arrogance. It's about protecting your future. A high-value man surrounds himself with people who inspire him to be better, hold him accountable when he slips up, challenge him to grow and improve, share similar values and ambitions. If you're always the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. Seek out mentors. Learn from people who are ahead of you. Surround yourself with individuals who force you to level up. Most people fear failure, and because of that fear, they never take action. They stay in their comfort zones, avoiding risks, avoiding challenges, and avoiding growth. But failure is not something to be feared. It is something to be embraced. A high-value man understands that failure is necessary for success. Every great man in history has failed countless times before achieving greatness. The difference between winners and losers is simple. Losers quit when they fail. Winners learn from their failures and keep going. Failure is a teacher. It exposes your weaknesses, shows you where you need to improve, and builds resilience. If you have never failed, it means you have never truly pushed yourself to your limits. Think about it. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. He became the greatest player of all time, asterisk, asterisk. Steve Jobs was fired from Apple, the company he founded. He returned and made it one of the most successful companies in history. A weak man avoids failure. A high-value man takes risks, embraces failure, and learns from it. If you never fail, you're not trying hard enough. The most successful men in the world are not the ones who never failed. They are the ones who failed the most and kept going. If you want to be a high-value man, stop fearing failure and start using it to fuel your growth. Take the risk. Put yourself out there. Push beyond your limits. And when you fail, get back up, adjust, and try again. The scarcity versus abundance mindset. There are two ways to look at life: scarcity or abundance. A weak man has a scarcity mindset. He believes that success, wealth, and happiness are limited. He thinks that if someone else wins, it means he loses. This mindset leads to jealousy, fear, and insecurity. A high-value man, on the other hand, has an abundance mindset. He understands that there's enough success for everyone. He doesn't see others as competition. He sees them as inspiration. Instead of feeling threatened by another man's success, he learns from it. When you adopt an abundance mindset, you stop fearing failure because you know opportunities are endless. You stop feeling jealous because you know success is not limited. You stop playing small because you realize your potential is unlimited. The world is full of opportunities, but only if you have the courage to go after them. A high-value man doesn't sit back and wait. He takes action. He creates his own success. He believes in his ability to achieve anything he sets his mind to. So far, we've covered integrity, respect, the power of your environment, and why failure is necessary for success. Now, let's take things further. If you truly want to become a high-value man, you must develop unshakable confidence, mental toughness, and complete control over your future. Let's dive into the next crucial aspects of your transformation. Hashtag unshakable confidence. The key to dominating life. Confidence is not something you are born with. It is built through action. Many men struggle with confidence because they wait for it to appear magically. But confidence doesn't come first. The more skilled you become, the more confident you feel. If you want unshakable confidence, you must put in the work. Here's how to build real confidence. 1. Master a skill. Confidence comes from knowing you are exceptional at something. Whether it's business, fitness, public speaking, or leadership. Asterisk, develop expertise, asterisk. The more competent you are, the more unshakable your confidence becomes. 2. Keep your promises to yourself. If you say you'll wake up at 5 a.m. and hit the gym, do it. If you say you'll work on your business for 2 hours, do it. When you follow through, you build self-respect, and self-respect fuels confidence. 3. Get out of your comfort zone. Confidence grows when you face challenges and win. Speak up in meetings. Approach that woman. Take risks in business. Asterisk. Push yourself daily, asterisk. The more uncomfortable situations you conquer, the stronger your confidence becomes. 4. Fix your body language. Stand tall. Make eye contact. Speak with authority. Your body language influences how others see you and how you see yourself. If you act like a confident man, you'll start feeling like one. 5. Handle rejection like a champion. Most men fear rejection because they take it personally. A high-value man understands that rejection is part of life. The more you expose yourself to rejection, the more immune you become. Rejection is not a failure. It's proof you are taking action. If you want unshakable confidence, you must put in the work. Confidence is earned, not given. Hashtag mental toughness. The ability to keep going no matter what. Weak men break under pressure. High-value men thrive in it. Life will test you. There will be failures, setbacks, betrayals, and moments where everything seems to fall apart. Your ability to push through these moments will define your success. Here's how to build mental toughness. 1. Embrace discomfort. The more comfortable you get with being uncomfortable, the stronger you become. Cold showers, intense workouts, difficult conversations. Face discomfort daily. 2. Control your emotions. A high-value man does not let his emotions control him. He doesn't overreact, complain, or break under pressure. He stays composed, logical, and focused. 3. Develop a never-quitting attitude. If you quit at the first sign of difficulty, you will never achieve anything great. Winners push through pain, rejection, and failure. They keep going no matter what. 4. Train your mind daily. Read books. Listen to powerful speakers. Feed your mind with strength and discipline. The more you condition your brain for success, the tougher you become. 5. Stop complaining. Complaining is a sign of weakness. High-value men find solutions, not excuses. No matter what happens, they take responsibility and adapt. Mental toughness is not about avoiding pain. It's about being strong enough to handle it. If you master this, nothing can break you. Taking full control of your future. A high-value man does not drift through life. He does not let society, family, or circumstances decide his path. He takes full control of his future. To do this, you must 1. Have a clear vision. What do you want from life? Where do you want to be in 5 years? If you don't have a vision, you are like a ship without a destination, drifting aimlessly. 2. Set ruthless priorities. Weak men waste time. They scroll social media for hours, play video games, and engage in meaningless distractions. High-value men prioritize growth, wealth, fitness, and purpose. 3. Master your time. Time is your most valuable asset. If you waste it, you waste your life. Schedule your days. Cut out distractions. Focus on what truly matters. 4. Develop multiple streams of income. A man without financial independence is a slave to his job. High-value men build wealth through business, investments, and smart money management. 5. Surround yourself with power. If your environment is filled with weak, lazy, and negative people, you will become like them. Build a circle of winners. Learn from the best. Surround yourself with people who push you to be greater. Hashtag the final transformation. Becoming a high-value man is not about luck. It is a choice. You decide whether you stay average or rise to greatness. You now have the blueprint. White heavy checkmark integrity. Stand by your values. White heavy checkmark respect. Earn it through your actions. White heavy checkmark confidence. Build it through mastery and action. White heavy checkmark mental toughness. Become unbreakable. White heavy checkmark control. Take full ownership of your life. The only question left is, will you take action? Most men will read this and do nothing. But the few who commit to this path will transform into men of power, respect, and success. Are you ready to be one of them? The choice is yours. ***.